What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HOA. Kenzie, as you can see, we've got a couple guests with us today for our NFL kickoff show. Can you tell us who's with us today and how they're on the show? Why are they on the show?
All right, so boom, right? We got Kraken, aka Jerome. He on the show, We cool. He a Giants fan and all that. we got Bari, he on the show. That's my Twitter mans and all that. We got Roshi on the show. That's my Madden mans and all that. So yeah.
Okay, so for a little more context, because Kenzie doesn't necessarily get as deep as we need to get, we pretty much talk in a group chat with these guys about sports, whatever, pretty much all day, every day. I've returned after a little hiatus after Jerome fucked me over. So that's pretty much the background. Obviously, Roshi, Bari, Jerome, a.k.a. Kraken, and then your usual co-host, Kenzie. Today, we're going to go through everything NFL, over-unders, awards, week one picks, and playoff teams. It's going to be a full show. We're probably going to break it into two parts. So buckle up, hang out with us, and see what these guys got to say about the NFL before it starts again on Thursday. Guys, let's start off with the over-unders. Let's start in the NFC East in honor of Kraken. We'll start off right at the top. The Eagles are at 11.5 wins this year. Roshi, at 11.5, are you going over or under?
Taking over.
Okay, where do you have them going then?
I have them going 13 wins this year.
Okay, was that 13-4? Is it 17 or?
Yeah, 13-4, right? Yeah. I had them winning 13 games this year.
Okay,
fly, Eagles, fly.
All right, Bari, over under 13 or over under 11.5.
I'll say over that.
Okay, where are you gonna put the win total?
About 12 and a half. About right. Yeah.
Okay. Jerome, you're one of your rivals in the East. Where do you have the Eagles? Over under 11.5.
They want my biased or unbiased opinion?
You bring to the table what you want to bring.
I got them at what Barry said, about 12 wins.
Okay, so you got the over. Mm-hmm. Kenzie, over under 11.5 for the Eagles this year.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the over. There's only like 3-4 good teams in that conference, so there's no reason they shouldn't do that.
Okay. Yeah, I think 13 sounded good, Roshi. I'm gonna go over also. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing in the NFC Championship again this year. They're one of the more complete teams, and they got a lot better in the draft again. It's hard to imagine a team as good as the Eagles getting better, but then they went out and got Jalen Carter and just really did well in the
Nolan
draft.
Smith.
They just got players everywhere.
Like got Georgia everywhere.
That's what I'm like.
Philly Dogs.
It's crazy that Jalen Carter falls to the Eagles at what, 10 or 11? Like just
10.
It seems unfair that a team that good gets just another stud.
Well, it's a reason why he slipped. But I mean, it's a reason.
You know, when you race people and they die, I guess it goes against your draft stock.
I guess like you get rewarded by going to like the Super Bowl loser and shit. Like I guess
all right, let's move on, guys. Let's go to Dallas. Kenzie, 9.5 wins for Dallas. Over or under?
Over. I think they be getting cooked because like what Jerry Jones be saying, but they actually are like they type nice. So yeah, definitely over 9.5.
Kraken? Over under 9.5.
Over. I say about 10 or 11.
Okay. Bari, what you got?
Definitely over. About 11. Outside the Eagles, ain't nobody stopping them, honestly. So yeah.
Okay. Roshi, what you got?
I'll take the over. I agree with Kraken, like around 10. Like I agree with that. I don't think their offense is going to be that good, but I mean, 10 wins seems right. Seems right. The loss of Kellen Moore is really good.
Yeah, that's a great point. We'll talk about that. Talk about that a little bit more with the Chargers come up.
Yep.
I'm going to go over 9.5. I'm going to go right at 10. I got a question for everybody. Do you guys think Tony Pollard is just going to be incredible, or
no?
You think? I mean, because he was really good when Zeke was there to he was the second guy. Can he be the best running back on a team?
No.
Yeah,
not at all.
Especially not in Dallas, because that Vaughn kid, I think he's going to be good.
Yeah, Deuce Vaughn. I picked him up in a couple leagues really late to see if he does anything.
He'll be the best. I'm not worried.
I think they're going to
Pollard?
be drafting a
Yeah, of
running
course,
back
yeah.
next year.
How many yards do you think he rushes for, Barry?
1,200, and I think Deuce get like 300, 400 out of there also.
That's
You got a lot
year.
of faith in him.
A really
Yeah,
big.
Pollard, whole thing was that Pollard before he was like an outside stretch guy, but now he's like more of an inside tackle guy now. So he's like really good at that now. So I don't see why he can't be the top guy now. He took Zeke touching man, so like he's definitely better than Zeke. He was like an inside guy now, so why can't he top guy?
Not bad. Kenzie, what do you think about Pollard?
Nah, I can't see him being like a true bell cow number one. Because like when most of his production comes like when he's below 15 touches or 15 carries, one of those stats. So like if they just gonna try to feed him the rock like 20, 25 times a game, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Okay, so he's the Sasuke of the Cowboys. He
Watch your
needs
mouth.
low.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I don't want that.
Watch your mouth.
Low reps where he's best. Okay, gotcha. Let's move on to Kraken's Giants.
Ooh, good.
The over/under is 7.5 for the Giants this year. What do you got him going, Roshi?
I got him going over. Not by a lot, slightly over. Like I have zero faith in the Giants. Like they will be back in the playoffs, but they'll get over the 7.5. I want to say probably like
playoffs. You think they can? How many games? They're gonna have to win at least 9 probably to get.
I think probably 9. Then like it'll be the same. I feel like it's going to be pretty much the same playoff picture as it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it might be something really similar because the NFC is not strong at all. So I feel like the Giants will be back, but like I have zero faith in them. They will get 9 games though. They'll get 9.
7.5.
I'm looking right now, bro. They might not get 8 on us. They might get 7, bro. They might not get 7 on us. They might not get 7.
Okay, so are you looking at the schedule right now?
Yeah, you got Eagles twice. You got Jets, Cowboys twice. You got 49ers. You got Seahawks.
It's over.
You got Bills.
It's over.
You might not make it, bro.
It's over.
Bro.
All right, Kenzie, are you going under 7.5?
Absolutely under. That's not happening.
This man chose violence.
That's a lot, bro.
The Eagles are spanking them.
Yes.
Dallas is getting them at least once.
Yep.
Commanders getting them at least once.
Mm-hmm.
49ers spanking them. Bills spanking them. Jerome will close the building. Thank you. The Jets spanking them. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not. Yeah.
Okay, Kraken, I waited last for you. Tell us if are the Giants going to go over, and by how many are they going to go over if they get more than 7.5?
Okay, the first thing I want to say is my chest. Second of all, we definitely get over 7 wins.
Okay. How many wins?
We will get 10.
So you're telling me the NFC East is going to have like 33 combined wins?
Yes.
No.
We all got better. Everybody, even Washington, they've all gotten better.
Okay.
Man, who gives a shit about Washington?
And we won. We had 9 wins last year.
Yeah.
With barely anybody playing. Now we have a better team than we had last year. So why can't we be better?
With other respect,
anybody want to respond to that? Go ahead.
Yes, with other respect, sir, y'all playing the Jets, better team, the Niners, bro, the Bills. Y'all not. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Well, the Bills, the Bills beat themselves though, and I feel like the Giants going to beat them just because of a Josh Allen turnover. I feel like a Josh Allen turnover is going to make the Giants win that game. Honestly, and I'm a biggest Bill hater right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
I don't agree with that. You saw the Dolphins game, right? Josh had like a plethora of turnovers, man. They still won the game by at least a decent amount. So I just don't see it. The Giants,
yeah, but then
Dolphins,
like the same thing happened when it was the Bills versus the Vikings, and what happened? What happened? Okay.
And plus, wasn't like half the Giants win some miracle like fourth quarter comeback? That's not sustainable.
You're going to get something similar.
You
going to get something similar this year.
You had a lot of stuff, man. You had a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Yes.
I know you're talking about it.
You won opening week because that Titans kicker missed like a 40-yard. Bro, it's not happening.
Hey.
Y'all got like 2, 3, 4 wins off of cheese.
Literally.
It's not happening.
Okay, I got one more Giants question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Giants end up signing Saquon long term, or does he walk after this year?
He is signed.
Okay. Can I answer that question?
Go ahead.
100% we sign Saquon. Why not?
But you said that this offseason and they didn't want to give him the deal.
Well, I don't run the Giants.
What I'm saying is, are you worried about your guys' most valuable player? Like, I mean, he very well could be somewhere else next year.
But honestly, I think we're going to re-sign him because this year he really said he wants to be a Giant for life, and he's still standing by that quote. And I really think Joe Shane is a smart enough man to get it done this year.
Mhm.
That, well, in the offseason. I think he's
I
smart.
just feel like it's a big risk for Saquon Barkley not being long term
I
with
know.
the amount of carries and touches he's going to have going into the year.
You should
Oh, yeah.
you should have used the money on Saquon that you gave like the 19th best quarterback, but that's your franchise. I'm not.
That no.
Okay, last question, and we're going to move on to Washington. Kraken, would you guys win 10 games with Kyler Murray as your quarterback?
With Kyler Murray, no.
You're lying.
No. We would not.
That read option, you're lying.
All right, we'll move on.
Man,
We'll
this-
move on.
man,
Oh
come on
my
now. I'm not entertaining that.
goodness.
We
Commanders.
will move on to Washington. All right. Washington is at 6.5 wins this season. Over under Kenzie 6.5.
I think they'll go over. They always find a way to be sneaky competitive, like late in the season.
Okay, Kraken over under 6.5.
Sorry. I say over. I got them at 8 wins. 8 or 7.
You
That's
got a
a
lot
bomb
of
squad
wins.
division you got.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm looking at
Everybody going.
That's
Like,
41 wins in the East. If we're
Yeah.
going off of you, 41 wins in one conference. That's crazy.
I'm
Somebody's
looking at
got to lose. Somebody's got to lose some games.
Oh my God.
All right, Barry, what's the answer? 6.5 over under.
They might not hit over 6. Whew. I don't know, man. That's gonna be kind of tough too, man. It's looking kind of crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
All right,
know.
what's your answer?
Is Chase going to be here to start the season?
I
no.
don't think so.
Damn.
No.
No, nope. I'm under 6. Under 6, man. I don't see it. No, I don't see it.
All right, Roshi, what do you got?
Under. I don't see it at all. I don't care about Eric Bieniemy. They don't even like him anyway. They don't have Taylor Heineke there. I don't know what the hell Sam Howell is. I have zero faith at all. The defense is a big ass question mark. I don't know. So under. Rivera getting fired this year. That's happening. He's getting fired this year.
Does Bieniemy then take over?
He's going to get an interview.
Yeah, but that's been his thing forever. He's always got an
Yeah,
interview.
and that's what he's going to continue to get an interview. Like he's going to
All right.
continue doing it. He's getting an
I'm
interview.
going to go under on Washington also. I really do think the East is very good.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can't have 41 wins in one division
Yeah.
and it balance out the right way. So somebody's got to lose some games, unfortunately. And I think Washington, and I do think the Giants take a couple more hits. But with the extra game, I think the Giants are going to be close to that 7 or 8 wins. But those two teams, like I think Dallas and the Eagles have separated themselves a little bit. So let's move on to the NFC West. Let's start right at the top. San Fran, 10.5 wins. Roshi, what do you got? Over under 10.5 wins for San Fran.
I most definitely have the over. They will be the leaders coming out of there, just like last year. No mistake about it. Brock Purdy's back. We good.
Bari, 10.5.
I'm gonna say under actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they got like
under for them.
So they got like one like 4-game week where they might lose like off on the road. The Browns, Vikings, Bengals, and Jaguars, they could possibly lose off on the road. And the Cowboys too, that's like 4 or 5 game ready. They could possibly lose 4 of those games. So it's gonna be tough for them, man. Really tough. If the Browns ball, man.
Because I mean, that is now that you bring that up, that is a tough stretch. But I do think they're probably better than 3 of those teams, just top to bottom. But I do agree that is a tough stretch. Kraken 10.5 for San Fran.
I have them right at 10 wins.
Okay, so you got the under.
Yeah, the under. They're right at 10 wins.
Kinsey, over under 10.5.
I got the over. I think they like the first or second best team in the conference, so I definitely have to have them over.
Okay. I'm going to go over 2. I think 11 wins or 12 is right there. I think them and the Eagles are going to be very close for the first seed. Let's move on to Seattle Seahawks, 8.5. Kenzie, 8.5, over under.
I got the over because Gino, I don't think last year was a fluke, and they low key got like mad weapons and they're young, so I think they only could be getting better. So yeah, I got the over.
All right, Kraken, over under 8.5 for the Seahawks.
I'll have them over because I honestly, in my opinion, I think they're going to win their division. So I have them over. I have them at 11 wins.
Damn. Okay, that's a big year for them. Bari, 8.5, over under.
I actually got them over.
Okay, over. What do you think? At 9 or 10?
Actually, like exactly about 9.
Roshi, over under 8.5.
I have the under. I think it'll be at 8. I think Gino's going to come back to earth.
Okay.
I don't believe in him at all.
You
Take
haven't
10
really
years
believed
to
in,
do this.
you really haven't believed in anybody. Who do you believe in?
What? No. I said
We'll
I
get
believe
to
in
some
the
people you believe in when we move around to the other side, I guess.
You'll see.
Seattle, I'm going to go slight over also. I think 9 is good, and I think 10 is like their ceiling. But I also really like what they've done with offense. I think Kenneth Walker's a solid back. Gino's very solid. They picked up Jackson Smith and Jigba from Ohio State to pair with DK Metcalf. They've got a lot of solid pieces, so they just put it all together. Yeah, I think 9 and then 10's the ceiling. Let's move on to the LA Rams. 6.5 wins. Roshi,
Absolutely under. That's a crapshoot right there within itself. Like that's a crapshoot within itself. That's nothing for me to believe in. Matt Stafford don't even have a relationship with his teammates. So no.
Bari, you said what does that mean?
I got the over. Like probably about spell an 8. I feel like a sneaky team actually. They're not that bad, honestly. They just had like a rough year, but they're not that bad. Like Stafford's not like complete bad, so it's like he can get you like at least an 8 win at least. You got Donald come after the whole season of time, so they could be decent this year.
Okay.
Stafford's coming in on a wheelchair.
I'm going even lower than Roshi. Under. I think they're one pick, to be honest.
You're bugging.
Damn.
Yeah,
you're bugging.
I don't see how they can muster offense. Their offensive line is not that good. Cooper Kupp is hurt. Like, I don't think they're gonna be that good at all.
Okay, I respect it. What the Kraken belower than Roshi is a real stamp of disapproval for a team.
Yeah.
Kenzie, what do you got? Over under 6.5.
I got the over. I think they're getting baked a little bit too much. Like Kupp is still top 5 receiver. Donald's still like a top 5 pass rusher. Like I think they're getting cooked too much. McVay can still call plays. Last year they were just injured the hell.
Literally.
And they're going into this year still injured too.
I'm gonna go under, and I'm gonna have it right at 6. So slight under. I think you guys both posed good points on the over and the under part. I got to see Stafford play healthy, and then if Kupp gets back, obviously the win total probably increases at least a game.
Because they only have to find like 4 or 5 wins. They're sweeping the Cardinals, so it's not really over 6.5. It's like over 4.5.
Yeah, well, because let's talk about the Cardinals. This is based on FanDuel. It might have changed because of Kyler and everything else going on. FanDuel has them at 4.5 wins right now. Kenzie, under 4.5.
Definitely under.
Roshi, over under 4.5.
I don't even think they can win a game. Honestly, I don't even think they can win a game. To be honest with you, they get a number 1 pick. I know that. So under.
Okay, Bari, over under.
I got the under, man. I got exactly 4. I got the under for that. Exactly 4.
Who are they? Who do you have them? Who's their 4 wins then? Because they got a tough. They're not trying at all.
Who's that quarterback?
Who's your 4 wins?
That might be Josh.
Because it's either Josh Dobbs or another guy I've never heard of.
They're not even trying to name it. They don't even know.
It's Josh Dobbs or somebody else. I don't know. All right, what do you got? Tell me the 4 wins.
Oh, I'm trying to look right now.
That's a tough pick.
They can beat the Texans, maybe.
Maybe.
Bears, maybe.
No. I don't
Falcons,
believe
maybe.
You are scraping the bottom of the possible barrel, man.
Giants, maybe. Yeah, that's my 4 right there. Yeah.
Okay.
They might get 1 win versus the Rams, to be honest.
Matter of fact, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, second game, man.
The second game, that's the big one.
Yeah.
All right. Kraken 4.5.
Under. It will have
how much under?
It will have 3 wins. Exactly.
3 wins. Okay. Kenzie, how many wins do the Cardinals get this year?
2.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm going under also. I already put $10 on it on FanDuel over. I have them under. Yeah, I have them under 4 wins. So yeah, I got them under probably 2 wins, 3 wins at the most.
They gonna get that one cheesy win to mess somebody's parlay up. Watch.
Why would you say that to me? I need
to get that one.
Let's move to the South. New Orleans is at 9.5. New Orleans has, I believe, the easiest schedule in the league based on who the opposing quarterback is going to be in a majority of their games as of now. 9.5 wins. I have them over at 10 exactly. Roshi, what do you got?
I undoubtedly, I agree with you. I think they're going to be right there at 10. I actually like Derek Carr, and this is a terrible division anyway. So
Roshi stamp of belief. I like it.
I have some belief in some people. Like,
all right, so you have them over also.
Yes, I have them at 10.
All right, Bari, what do you got?
I got
9.5.
I got
You're going under.
Yeah.
But they've got the easiest schedule by far.
Well, first of all, I actually believe in the Falcons. They're probably the most competitive team in that division last year. They actually had every win except like 2 close losses by like 7 points, so that's like really good. So I don't see them beating the Falcons 2 times, honestly.
Okay.
And the Bucks, if Mayfield plays decent, like at least a game management, they're definitely gonna beat. They're gonna beat them too. Doug,
Yeah,
so he knows.
okay.
He knows. If Mayfield's average, they're gonna definitely beat them. So I don't see them getting over, honestly.
Kraken 9.5 wins.
I have them on the over. I have them at 10 wins. I agree with you because Derek Carr is a good quarterback. Mike Thomas is coming back. Camaro will be back after 6 games, so this should be okay.
And they got Olave too. So yeah, I mean, Kenzie over under 9.5.
Yeah, I got the over. They offensive squad still got weapons, and I think Derek Carr coming in there can really stabilize it. So yeah, I got the over.
Yeah, like I said, slide over for me. I got 10 wins. Let's go to Carolina. Bryce Young takes over for Carolina. 7.5 wins from a rookie QB. Seems like a lot to me, but Roshi, what do you got? 7.5 wins over under.
I got them at 6 wins, so I got the under. Okay. I like Bryce Young. I like what they're building over there, but just not yet. I got them at the under right now at 6.
Ari, 7.5.
I got them at the under. I got them exactly about the under. Yeah, I don't see him get too many wins this year. The O line's actually abysmal, so I hope he survives. That's the first thing.
Bryce Young will die this year.
Yeah. Kraken 7.5 for Carolina.
I got the under. I got them at 6 wins. I mean, it's only preseason, but the offensive line looks so terrible. They start to block nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kenzie 7.5.
I'm gonna go to under unless Dante Jackson, who runs a 4.22, catches like 10 picks.
Have him play offense and defense, honestly.
So unless Dante Jackson goes off, then nah.
So you need their Madden players to be Madden players.
In the chin checker.
Yeah, I got under. It's gonna be hard for Bryce Young to stay completely healthy with that O-line. And it's unfortunate because he's a really talented guy. His size is somewhat detrimental, in my opinion, because of his play style. He's not as thick as, like a Russell Wilson when he ran a bit more and some of those guys. So I think it is going to take a little bit of time.
Yep.
And if I'm them, I'm like scouring teams looking for linemen to try to, beef up what I've got because I have to protect my rookie quarterback. Bari, what were you going to say something?
Nah, I'm waiting.
Okay. Let's move on to Tampa Bay. Bari, you said you believed in Baker Mayfield this year. You said he's one of your favorite players. 6.5 wins over under.
Whoa, okay.
I got the over, man.
You got the over.
If Mayfield is just if he's just average, bro, just like average game management, they can win like 19 games.
That's a big if.
That's a big number.
Hey man, you got Mike Evans, you got Godwin, you got a decent tackle. I mean, just be average, man. Just be average. Just be average, man.
We're asking a lot out of Baker right now.
All right,
close it off.
Roshi, I can see where this is going. Tell us over under 6.5.
They will get 6 wins.
6 wins, okay.
Mike Evans is not getting 1,000 yards this year. I'm telling you that shit right now. Putting it out
Baker
there.
won't allow it.
Baker's about to be out of here after this year.
Kraken, 6.5 wins for Tampa.
I 100% agree with Roshi. This is insane. They don't have a running game. They just an abysmal. They rebuilding, so they're not good. They're gonna get 6 wins.
They're about to clean house.
6.5.
And Mike Evans, I think, will be traded in a surprise.
Hopefully, come to us.
Hopefully, come to the Giants.
It happened either way.
Kenzie's 6.5.
Yeah, I got the under. Mostly I'm hoping for it because like it'll make first things first hilarious. But yeah, I think I got the under.
Yeah, I got the under also. I just don't think Baker is good enough, and I do understand that Mike Evans and Godwin are very good. I don't know. I think he hit the ceiling of his career with the 1 year with the playoffs with Cleveland. I just don't see it, unfortunately, for them. Yeah, just never worked out. So let's move on to Atlanta, guys. Atlanta's at 8.5 wins. Kinsey, 8.5 over under.
Ooh, that's a lot, man.
So in my opinion, like Ritter has to be really good for them to get over 8.5.
Really? They have Taylor Heineke there too as his backup.
Oh,
I'm a lot of wins for him too, but that's just.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to say over simply because all the hype that Bijan is getting, like he really must be like that if they have all that hype. So I'm going to say over, but damn, I didn't know it was that hot for them.
Kraken, 8.5 over under.
Under. I got them slightly better than Tampa Bay.
Slightly better than Tampa Bay. Okay.
And Bijan is that guy, by the way. I love
if Bijan's that guy, wouldn't you have them a lot better? Because you said Tampa Bay is borderline rebuilding.
It's because he plays running back, and running backs don't impact wins like that.
Carry your team.
It's interesting that you say that with a Saquon Barkley as your.
That's what I'm saying. Saquon and
carry a bum team.
So pretty much what you're saying is every running back but my guy can't carry the load and win a game.
My guy is generational.
So is Bijan.
No, I don't know
that's
about
what they
that.
saying. That's what they saying.
All right, Barry, you were an Atlanta believer. What do you got? Over under 8.5?
I got the over.
Where are you going over? How high?
Probably like 9 or so. Yeah, probably like 9. I mean, if you got Marks Mariota giving you 6 games, man, if Ritter just at least that or better, you're gonna get at least an 8, honestly. And honestly, Bijan there, they got Jesse Bates now. You still got AJ Terrell there, so I don't know, man. And Calais, I mean, I'm just saying, man, that's pretty solid.
Hicks, man. I mean,
and the division's not that good, so it's like,
yeah,
why can't they get that? I don't know.
All right, Roshi, 8.5.
I agree with Barry. 9 wins, and they're not going to make the playoffs, but you're going to see a lot out of Atlanta this year. And they, like how I said, even if Ritter is bad, you have Heineke right there, and I like that experience out of him. I'm a Heineke guy, so I think they can squeeze out 9, but they're not going to make the playoffs. But you're going to see Bijan be the next backup. That's going to be like the next guy, really.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go. If I have New Orleans at 10, I have Atlanta at 9, then I'm going to go slide over also. It's just that means Carolina and Tampa Bay have to be down another game. So that makes sense for me. So yeah, I'll go Atlanta at 9 wins also. I do like what they're building out there. They really have started to those draft picks are really coming around. Let's get to the North. Let's start with Detroit. Do you guys believe in Detroit? 9.5 wins. Roshi, 9.5.
I got the over. I love Detroit. Motor City, Dan Campbell, Jared Goff is going to look great. Jameer Gibbs, you name it, man. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I can't wait. It's Detroit football, man. I'm excited. So I'm honestly, I got them at 11.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I got them at 11.
9.5. What do you got?
I got them over that. I got them at 10. 11 a lot. I ain't gonna lie. 11's kind of a lot. But I ain't gonna lie. 10 cool, but I don't know about 11. Just a little too much.
Yo, they got CJ Garner-Johnson now. They getting that defense together. Like they just drafted Jack Campbell. Like I mean, but they getting it together. It's about to look. Detroit about to put on this year, man.
The Vikings and Bears still there, man. Just saying.
Cracking 9.5.
I have them over at 10. I think they're gonna win the division, to be honest.
Yeah.
At 10 wins.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Kinsey, 9.5.
I'm gonna take the under, but mostly because like I think some other teams are just gonna be better in the division.
Okay. I got Detroit at 10 wins, so I'm taking the over. Yeah, I mean they're building a monster. I mean they really are. It's going to take probably another year to really take over the division, but I think they're right there fighting with some of these, with Minnesota and it just kind of depends with the other two. But let's jump ahead to Minnesota. 8.5 wins. Kenzie, over under 8.5.
I'll be taking the over. I think I see some people say they're gonna finish like third or fourth. I don't see it. They still got Jay Jettis, Kirk Cousins. Cook him all you want. He's still like at least like a top 10, top 12 guy. It's just I don't know. Are people selling their Viking stock way too much?
Okay, Kraken, do you like that?
I have them. What was it? What was the spread again?
8.5.
I had them at over. I have them at 9 wins.
Okay.
They still owe.
Mari, 8.5.
Way over that.
Way over. How much?
I got them like 11.
Wow.
The Lions got one more year till they can like take over. So I still Vikings still this year.
Okay, Roshi, 8.5.
I got them at 9. They played way too many close games last year, and
It
I'm
can't
just-
work like that again.
like they can't do it again. I'm sorry, they just can't do that again. Like even though I love the addition of Jordan Addison, it's just I just don't believe in their defense. Their defense is not together, but I think they could squeeze out 9 wins. They could squeeze out 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right at because they won so many close games last year. It just has to, like you said, it has to. I'm gonna go slight under. I'm gonna have them at 8 wins. Kenzie, top 12 for Kirk Cousins is generous. I think he looks a lot better because he gets bailed out by Justin Jefferson. And
Fuck the Jet is down there somewhere.
without Dalvin Cook helping even more, I think it's just going to make Kirk work even harder. And if the lights are on, he's definitely going to throw it away.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just don't think they can win, eight games in the final drive, final 2 minutes or something last year. It just can't happen again. So I'm going slide under at 8 wins. All right, let's talk Justin Fields in Chicago. 7.5 wins, guys. Kraken, over under Chicago, 7.5.
I have them at 8 wins, slightly over.
Bari, 7.5.
I got the under exactly at 7.
Roshi, 7.5.
I got them at 7. They're going to get the under, and they are overrated. So 7.
Okay. Kenzie, 7.5.
I'm gonna take the over. I think this the year like Justin Fields like finally start going crazy. He's got a few more weapons on that end. So yeah. Take over.
I'm gonna go slide under also. I got him at 7 wins. Here's the thing: we all talk about Justin Fields' ability. It's really time to show it and be consistent, and he hasn't done that yet. If he can do that, they could probably contend a little bit, but I don't think they're as good as Detroit or Minnesota this year. Kraken, 7.5 wins.
For Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, I had them at 8.
You had them at 8. Okay, my bad. Green Bay, 7.5 wins, Roshi. What do you got?
They will also be at 7 wins. I'm not sold on Jordan Love just yet. I haven't really seen him, and just not yet. They're going to be rebuilding a lot, and I feel like Aaron Jones is going to get traded this year too, and that's going to hamper. That's going to put a damper on them actually getting over 7 wins. So they at 7.
Okay, Bari, 7.5.
I got them under exactly at 7 too. It's gonna be more like a growing pain for Jordan Love. He's gonna figure out what he can do and what he can't do. So he'll probably be good next year, but they should be like average in the middle,
Okay. Kenzie, 7.5 for Green Bay.
Yeah, I definitely have the under. Going from Favre to Rodgers, I think they really about to. I ain't gonna say they're gonna go through it because they still have some pieces, but I think a clean 5-win season.
Wow.
Kraken, 7.5 for Green Bay.
Under, I have them exactly at 7 wins because Jordan Love is still trying to find himself, and they still have they still need more continuity on that defense. So, I guess.
I'm gonna go under also. Like you guys said, it takes time to be an NFL quarterback. It's really hard to come in and just be excellent right away. So I'm gonna take the under also. Give him a year, and then maybe that could be a little bit better going into next year. Let's jump over to the AFC.
We get to the good ones now.
Let's start in the South.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. let's start with Jacksonville. Jacksonville is at 9.5 wins right now. Kenzie, does Jacksonville over under 9.5?
I'm gonna say over only because like they division and all that. I thought it was gonna be higher. Some people got them like 12, 13, but yeah, just because it's at 9.5, yeah, I'm gonna take the over. I think they froze though. I think they be getting gassed. I can't wait to turn they down for it.
Okay. Kraken, over under.
You said. Oh, sorry. You had Jacksonville at 9, right?
It's 9.5.
I have them over because I think Trevor Lawrence is on the ascension, and I think they're gonna be a lot better because they have Calvin Ridley now, and that defense is on the come up. So I think they're gonna get at least 10.
Roshi, 9.5 over under.
I got over. I am one of those people that are gassing them up. I got them at 12 wins. The Prince will deliver this year. This will be the Prince year right here.
I've got them over, but at like 10 wins. But Bari, do you want us to talk about Jacksonville?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
We can't speak on it like if you want.
All right, Bari, go ahead. Over under 9.5 wins.
They probably get the over like 10. You know, the division's just not that good, so they get the benefits of of a bad division, unfortunately.
For sure. Let's move on. Houston, 6.5 wins. CJ Stroud taking over, another rookie quarterback. Kenzie, 6.5 for Houston.
That's way too high. Under.
Whoa. Okay. Kraken, over under 6.5.
Same. I agree with Kenzie. That's way too high. I got him at 4.
Bari, over under 6.5.
I'll do the under, probably like 5.
Yeah. Roshi, over under.
Under 4 wins.
I'm gonna go under also. I've got him at 6. I think it's gonna take Stroud some time, but they have.
That's what it's at on FanDuel right now. It's at 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They're not that bad. They're actually not that bad if you actually look at roster. Not that bad, honestly.
No, they're building like they're building a good team. It just takes time.
It takes a little time.
I do think they're going to be competitive with more people than like what people think, but pulling those games out is a different story than being competitive.
Shout out to Tank Dell.
Tennessee's at 7.5. Kenzie, Tennessee 7.5.
I'm going to take the over. They always find a way to be competitive. If Ryan Tannehill plays like the whole season, you still got Henry. They added Hop. Vrabel always knows how to like coach and motivate defense. So yeah, I'll take that.
Kraken 7.5 over under.
Over. I have them at the same exact wins at the Jaguars, but I have the Jaguars winning the division, and I have them at 10 wins because Derrick Henry is still Derrick Henry. They just added D Hop, and they have Mike Vrabel, and they always find a way to get it done. Well, kind of get it done when it comes to
cool. I think that's fair. Bari, what do you got? 7.5 over under.
I got the over, about like 8 or 9. They'll be competitive. They'll push the Jazz, but nothing too crazy though.
Yeah. Roshi.
I got the over. I got them at 9 wins. Ryan Tannehill, this will be his last year there. I feel like this is their last year of actually really being competitive with Ryan Tannehill as their quarterback. At a certain point, they're just going to have to just clean house and just really put in a new quarterback because it's done.
It's so done. Biased.
Yeah. Who's biased?
You are. You're a Willis believer. You're biased.
I am not. Well, I am a Willis believer. I believe Willis a little bit, but
Tennessee, I got to slide over. They have the second best pure runner in the league. Vrabel's a really good coach. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you.
And we're back.
Little shake up on the screen for you guys. Roshi took a quick exit. I got him slide over. 8 or 9 wins. Indianapolis is at 6.5 wins. Bari, 6.5. What do you got over under?
Without JT, bro.
No JT, so that does factor quite a bit.
Without JT, man, I'm going under, bro. I don't know, man.
Do you like Richardson though?
He might do like 20 picks, like 10 touchdowns, like 1,000 on the ground, bro. It's looking rough, man. It's looking rough.
A little bit of a wild card. Kraken, 6.5 over.
Way under. I don't know. Anthony Richardson will be exciting, but they're not going to be good. They're going to put on highlights though.
Kenzie 6.5. This is your chance to be bold and take the over.
Oh nah, bro. If they still had like if JT was playing, I'd have cheesed my way to saying he's gonna win the division, but he's not. So
Me too.
It's over.
Roshi 6.5.
Completely under. Come on now. No.
They will be exciting though, Roshi.
They're gonna get 5. They're gonna get 5 wins. They're gonna be third in the division. They're gonna get 5.
You're gonna have to believe in somebody, Roshi. At some point, we're
Well,
gonna.
you just heard me just say that the Jaguars are gonna win 12 games. You heard me say that, right? Like,
all right, let's move. Let's move to the East. There's nobody really likes any of the teams in the East.
Sit up now.
Oh man, get
Sit
ready.
up now.
Let's start with the JET Jets. 9.5 wins. Bari over under 9.5.
I'm going to say under. They're gonna get exactly 9.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a big Tua fan, but if he plays good like he's supposed to play, he's gonna beat them at least once. The Bills gonna get 1. The Patriots gonna get 1. That's hoodie, man. So that's both right there. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough, man.
We're not losing to McCorkle ever again.
So you got the under on 9.5. Kraken over under 9.5.
I have them on the over at 10 wins, but it's still an underachievement for that specific team because of who their quarterback is and stuff like that. And Tua will play better.
We being the Giants, right?
No.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Kraken, I appreciate your unbiased commentary on the Jets. You could have been like Kenzie and taken shots at him, but you didn't. Roshi over under 9.5.
I got them at 10 wins this year. I got them at 10 wins. I think they're going to start slow, but they're going to catch fire towards the end. But I got them at 10 wins this year. Got them at 10.
That's fair.
It takes
yeah,
time.
I got them over also. I think 10 or 11 wins. I don't. If they do fail, I would love that because that'd be great for the show. But, I got them over. Kenzie, explain to us why the Jets are going to go over 9.5 wins.
Over easily. You heard DJ Reed. We about to be the 2000 Ravens, the 85 Bears, and the Legion of Boom. Like we really locked up. Like we really play defense, and then offense. We got Tampa 2 killer Miko Harmon.
Please stop.
We got baby Tay Adams, Garrett Wilson.
Please stop.
We got Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook, possibly the best running back duo in NFL history. We good.
Oh my
Paper
God.
right now, yeah.
NFL history.
Yeah, we got Rodgers. We good, bro. We good. I honestly, with that Kelsey injury news, right before seat.
What? You not getting? Boy, you can 50 at best. Stop.
I got y'all at 7. But I got y'all as a wild card team.
Your offensive line looking shaky though.
Mad shaky.
What that mean? We be good. Audible. We go
Y'all
audible.
be 6. Y'all be good. Y'all be fine. Y'all be at
Offensive
6.
line looking really shaky.
What does audible mean when you have a bad offensive line? Audible. Who audible out of the bad line?
Hey, man.
All right, let's get off the Jets. Let's talk New England. 7.5 wins. This is probably Mac Jones's really last year, unless they do something special as quarterback. Bari over under New England 7.5 wins.
Under exactly 7. They're just not that good. Just not
Not at
gonna
all.
say they're good.
They do have a good secondary, but overall they're just not good. Kraken 7.5.
I agree with Bari. 7 wins.
7 wins.
That's it.
Kenzie, the team that's beaten up on you for 20 plus years.
Irrelevant.
All your life.
Last time we met in the playoffs, we beat them. That's what that matters.
What year was that?
2011. That's what that matters.
That's a long time, bro.
That's what that matters.
That time, Brody.
That's 12 years.
Mark Sanchez beat that fraud. Check down Charlie Tom Brady. That's all that matters.
So like I said, they've dominated you for 20 plus years. Over under 7.5 wins for New England.
I'm simply off respect for the hoodie. I'm gonna say Bill Belichick gonna get them a second.
Okay, 7 wins. So you're going under. Roshi, 7.5 wins.
I got them under. I got them at 6 wins. They fucking suck. They suck.
Okay,
Juju knee about to blow up. Like, I
Let's
don't know
relax.
what's going on.
Let's relax.
They fucking suck.
Let's
They got
relax.
Zeke at
Let's slow too
fullback
much.
now. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I do not believe in a hoodie. I don't care what nobody
Relax.
says.
Relax,
They
bro.
suck.
That's too much.
They suck.
Oh, okay. The Roshi,
Man,
really,
honest.
not a big New England guy.
No.
I'm going under 7.5, slight under. I think 6 or 7 wins is fair. They just don't have a lot of weapons. They don't have a lot of guys who are explosive. Their best athlete's the corner, who's just ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a slight under. Let's Miami 9.5 wins.
Mm.
Roshi over under 9.5.
I got the under, actually. I got them at 8 wins this year. I don't believe in
Why
Miami
do
the
you have
way.
them at 8 wins?
Well, it's the elephant in the room. It's Tua's health. Like I'm not sold on Tua in this Miami's offense. I feel like he's just not going to be healthy this year, and they're going to suffer for it. And like the defense, we got a lot. We over here hoping that their defense is going to step up, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. I got them. Yeah, I got the under. They're going to be at 8. They're not going to make the playoffs.
Bari 9.5 for Miami.
They such an enigma, but I'm gonna say under exactly 9. They can either be range from 13 to like 7 wins. They're like such an enigma and mystery. It's kind of hard to really guess what they're gonna be at because to a health and then or if the defense like falters, it's tough, man. So I'm gonna just say now to be safe because they can be either way.
When is Ramsey coming back? Do we know?
December. So yeah, they gotta push these towards December.
Kraken 9.5 wins for Miami.
I say a slight over. I'm put them at 10. They're gonna be fighting with the Jets for the second spot in that division. So
okay,
yeah.
Kenzie 9.5.
If they had kept Robbie Anderson, I'd have said
my God.
they had. Thank you. If they had kept Robbie Anderson, I'd have said
Anderson
comfortably over.
I thought his name is Robbie Chosen now.
No, Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson.
It's Robbie Chosen now.
He'll forever be Robbie Anderson.
He a free agent. Anybody want him?
I don't know because the under is tough because they did sign Perry Nickerson, so that helps the defense.
Oh my God!
It's unfortunate, Kenzie, that you get on here and you base all your real predictions off of Madden.
That matters. That matters.
It does not matter.
Yeah.
Man.
So because no Robbie, because why would you cut Robbie Anderson? One of the best defense in the NFL.
He's with somebody practice squad right now. He's actually on a practice squad.
I'm gonna ask you guys, what team in the CFL do you think picks up Robbie Anderson?
Sir,
which Canadian football team do you think really needs a good receiver? Because Robbie Anderson can't cut in the NFL anymore.
Robbie would be the Browns' number 1, right?
No, he would not. They got Cooper and Elijah Moore. Next question. Next.
All right, we'll move on. Buffalo Bills 10.5 wins. Roshi over under.
I hate the Bills, but I got the over. I got them at 11.
Okay.
I got them at 11.
Bari over under 10.5.
I'm gonna go under actually, exactly at 10.
Kraken over under.
I got them over. I have them winning the division. They just clearly the best team. They have the best quarterback. Simple.
Okay. Clearly, Kenzie. Clearly.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I like Kraken.
That's crazy.
Kenzie 10.5.
Under. Von Miller getting older. They still don't have a running game. Diggs frustrated. They said they're going to let Allen run less, and that's kind of what made him the most dangerous. So under.
Yeah.
10.5 seems like a lot, and that division's really tough. I'm going to say Buffalo wins 10 games this year, right at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen outplays Aaron Rodgers all year.
Yep.
We're spanking them on Monday.
We'll see. I can't wait.
Man, I cannot tell you how bad
Jets
I want
Monday. I got the
Buffalo
Jets
to
Monday.
just demolish you guys.
Quentin Williams getting that boy on the ground at least twice. Saul's getting like 3 pass breakups. Yo, it's about to get spooky in that life.
We'll see.
All right, let's move on to the West.
Oh man, it's about to get spicy now.
Let's talk Las Vegas first. 6.5 wins. Roshi, what do you got?
Under. Dumpster fire. Complete dumpster fire. I got them at 5.
Wow. Okay. Bari, 6.5.
I got them under that exactly at 6.
Kraken.
I have them over at 7, but I don't believe in their coach. I just don't believe in their coach. So that's going to hold them back from winning more.
Not the lack of defense.
I'll take the over. They still have like a top 3, top 5 running back, top 3, top 5 wide receiver, and Jimmy G just finds ways to win. So Yeah. Take over.
I'm going to go slide under. I'm going to go 6 wins. I do think they have some pieces, but they're not going to be competitive in terms of playoff position. Denver, 8.5 wins. Bari, what do you got?
I got the under exactly at 8. Exactly at 8.
Kraken?
Under. I'm on Roshi's side. They suck.
Whoa. I said that the Raiders suck.
They may have Russell Wilson, Hall of Fame quarterback, but their receivers, they always get hurt. I don't know who their running back is. I don't know who their offensive line is. They just overrated to me. They suck, in my opinion.
Kenzie.
That is so high. I'm going on FanDuel right now and placing the under. You said 8.5 for Denver?
That's what it said.
That's nuts. Yeah, give me my money. That's nuts.
Doing it right now.
And you will be making your money.
Roshi, 8.5.
They suck.
I got the under. I got them at 8 wins. I love Sean Payton. I feel like he's going to bring a new culture to that team, but this is not the year. They're not going to make the playoffs like how he said, but maybe next year. But I got them at 8. It's an improvement.
I'm going to go under also, 7 or 8 wins. I think we could be potentially seeing Russell Wilson's last season in Denver if him and Sean Payton don't really click. So I think that's an interesting narrative to put out there. So, under on Denver. We'll do the Chargers first. Bari, you guys are bouncing back after a historically bad loss in the playoffs. It's one of the worst losses anybody's ever seen.
I agree. It was pretty tough, man.
It borderline almost ended Herbert's career.
I agree.
What do you got? 9.5 wins, over under.
I got the over easily.
You guys should be a lot better with the offense. Yeah. Over. You got over 9.5.
Of course, we're good. We're gonna be 11, man. We're gonna right there fighting Chiefs, man. So we're good. I'm good. We're good. Ain't worried.
Kraken, 9.5.
I think they're gonna be slightly under because at the Chargers typically are. They always underachieve and they always just fail. So have them slightly under. Justin Herbert's that guy though.
They always fail.
They do.
Kenzie, 9.5.
Man. Under.
Wow.
He's a hater.
Okay.
See?
Roshi, over under 9.5.
I got the over. I agree with Bari. I'm excited about this Chargers team. I love Kellen Moore. The only thing I hate about the Chargers, honestly, is the head coach. I don't like the head coach. I feel like he's not the right guy for the job. But I love the addition of Kellen Moore, the draft, Quentin Johnson coming over. Like, they still got Austin Eckler. I feel like this is going to be a high-power offense. I'm not a huge fan of that defense, but, hey, just score more. And I think they're going to put up a lot of points.
He says score more.
I agree with you guys. I got the over on the Chargers. Kellen Moore is going to do a lot for Herbert. It's definitely going to be a more consistent play calling game for him. Like I've told Bari a million times, if he could ever figure out how to put touch on the ball, he'd be really, really dangerous. That man rockets the ball into the receivers. But Chargers got a good team. They just got to stay healthy, man. If anybody has bad injury luck, it's those guys.
Yeah.
And that's why I said that they're under, because they just if something goes wrong their way, something always goes wrong with that franchise.
They're just losers, Drew. I'm just saying. They're losers.
No. We're just very injury prone. We're very injury prone.
All right.
Losers, that's what you are.
Nope.
Injury prone losers.
Let's talk about the reigning defending champions.
I got a great hot take for them.
The Kansas City Chiefs are at 11.5. We cannot forget to mention that Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee today in practice. He didn't tear anything. ACL is still stable. Roshi, 11.5 wins with the Kelce news. Does that change it for you?
It changes slightly. I got them at 11 wins. Got them at
so
11. I'm going to under.
Bari, 11.5.
Under 11 or 10. Chris Jones not coming back to week 8. Kelce hyperextended knee. I don't know. Tony's your guy. He kind of questionable, man. So yeah, good luck, Mahomes. Good luck, bro.
Good luck with Tony faking injury himself.
Kraken.
He want to join the crew.
11.5 for the reigning champs.
I have them at 11, just because I respect Mahomes that much, and I think he's the best quarterback in the league, and that means a lot. So you got it.
Kenzie, a
Yeah, man.
lot is not going. If you were looking to build a narrative, you got a lot of material.
Yeah.
Over under 11.5 wins.
It's like, well, what are we doing here? This is my goat boy. I look, man. If Kelsey misses some time, that's going to hurt the offense. But I still think they're going to win games. And it's like, why have we not learned? He just wins.
We didn't learn.
Kenzie, let me ask you one more question. This is a little more personal about Patrick Mahomes. Is he the most famous Trump supporter in the NFL?
I don't know. I don't know his political views. I just see spin move floaters for touchdowns.
Okay,
That's
so no comment from you. Okay, gotcha.
That's all I see.
Out of respect for Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to say over 12 wins. But Kelsey's got to get right week 2. Here's one more question for you before we move on to the North. Do you think the Lions now beat the Chiefs week 1, guys?
No.
Yeah.
Ari?
No.
You do think they win?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
Roshi?
But it's going to be a shoot.
Roshi's connection messed up. He'll be back. Kenzie?
You hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kenzie, can the Lions win week 1 now?
It's definitely more dangerous now because now like you just passed the MVS and like Sky Moore, but September Mahomes, I think his ratio was like 60-6. That's September Mahomes week 1 Chiefs, Andy Reid with a whole offseason of prep. I'll see them lose in week 1.
They about to kill your defense, boy. Whew, no Chris Jones. They about to kill you, my boy.
Hey.
All right, yeah. Let's move on to the North. This should be interesting. We've got 2 residents of the Baltimore area. We'll start with the guys from the wire. Roshi. Baltimore, 10.5 win, over under.
I got the over.
That is an absolutely hideous cup.
It's a beautiful cup. I got the over. I got the over. I got them winning. Got them winning the division. Actually, I got them winning the division with 11 wins.
Okay. Bari, also former actor in The Wire, 10.5 wins.
Yeah, I got the over. I'm at exactly 11. Should be easy one for them, you know.
Okay, Kraken, 10.5 wins.
I agree with them because of Lamar Jackson. I respect him, and my guy OBJ is on the squad, so I got to go with him. I'm a Giant. Got to go with him, man.
Okay, Kinsey.
What do you want to do, Lamar? When he's out there, he wins at a very great pace, which I don't understand, like some of the disrespect towards him. And then
He's hardly out there anymore.
He'll be there. Trust me, he'll be there. And
he
then
said that last year.
Hey,
he got paid now.
New year.
Now he has even less reason to be out there.
No, he's going to ball now. He can say, fuck it. I got the security now.
All you need to do is keep the game close, and you got Justin Tucker. Yeah, I got the one in the division.
Walk him down.
The Ravens at 10.5.
Stop it.
I'm gonna say they win 10 games. Here's the thing. I just don't believe Lamar is going to play all 17. If I thought he would play all 17, I would say they'd win 11 or 12. But I just don't believe it at this point. I do think you and the Bengals are probably really neck and neck, very close. So, but because I don't trust Lamar to play the whole year, I'll say Ravens 10 wins. So, I'm not trying to slight you guys, but he's just injury prone at this point. It's unfortunate for him, but
I get it.
He's going to miss some time. Let's move on to the Steelers. Who really gives a fuck about the Steelers?
None of us do.
That's Mike Tomlin.
So yeah, they'll probably go 500. Good for them.
As long as you admit that now.
Roshi, Steelers 8.5 wins.
Mike Tomlin does not have losing seasons. They have 9. They're going to get 9 wins. They're going to get 9. They're going to get 9.
Okay. Kenzie, just repeat whatever Roshi said and say over.
Yeah, man. The Mike Tomlin, He don't lose. Even when you're like, yo, bro, they like 2-6. The streak is over. He finds a way.
Kraken, Steelers 8.5.
I have them exactly at 8.
Yes.
100.
Bari 8.5.
I'm still
They'll get over that. They won't get at least one win out of everybody in the division, so they're gonna definitely get over 8. Easy money.
Okay. I'm gonna say they get 8 wins, so slight under.
Such a hater.
Kenny Pickett's not. He's just not that good. He's really not.
He's solid.
No, he's not. He's just not.
I don't see it.
He goes to this year. He's solid.
I think I like slightly have to root for them because I keep drafting George Pickens in my drafts. So I do have to support that a little bit. But let's move on. Cincinnati. Cincinnati's at 11.5.
Under.
Like I said before, them and the Ravens are neck and neck for me. I'm going to say slide under. I got them at 11 wins. Roshi, what do you got?
I got them also at 11 wins, so I'll take the slight under as well. I got them
Kenzie?
at 11.
Yeah, I'll take the under. They are not consistent enough to be 12-win regular season team.
Based on what?
How they start seasons. Don't they? Last year they started like 0-2, and the playoffs they're inconsistent. Like they're just not a consistent team.
How badly is the Joe Burrow injury? Like
He's playing week 1.
He's playing.
It's not that bad. He'll be there.
Okay.
I got on my fantasy team.
I mean, I don't know.
Tragic.
I don't know if I would say the Bengals are inconsistent to that extreme, but
they barely won a division last year with Lamar not playing after Thanksgiving. Like nah.
It took a while.
They barely beat Tyler Huntley.
I mean, that's true. They did struggle with Tyler Huntley. He was a fantastic quarterback.
Yeah, the Pro Bowler, man. That guy's good.
Pro Bowl.
Anyway.
2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks, man. I'm just saying.
I know, man. That's crazy, bro.
What do you got, Kraken? Over? You got them over under 11.5.
I had them exactly at 11 wins. I think them and the Ravens are going to be tied. Really not. Them and the Ravens are going to be, fluctuating between 1 and 2 in that division. So I got the Ravens sliding them out, but they still going to be at 11 wins. Solid team.
Bari, we know you have the under. How far under?
At 10, exactly 10 wins.
Okay, that's fair.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I got them and the Ravens battling. So, if the Ravens get 11 wins, I wouldn't be surprised. If Cincinnati got 11 wins, I wouldn't be surprised. I think they're very close. Kinsey, they went 12-4 last year. What were you talking about?
That don't mean nothing. The Ravens was leading that division for a while. If Lamar's out there,
just pick a random week and just act like it happened the whole year.
It was deep into the season. The Ravens was leading.
There was 30 minutes because the Bengals played at 4 that the Ravens were leading the division for 2 hours. That's not.
I'm just saying. The Ravens was leading that division for a while.
Okay, that's fine. Last but not least, the best team in the division, the clear-cut favorites, America's team, everybody in the chat's favorite team, the Cleveland Browns at 9.5 wins.
This man is lying.
I haven't said one bad thing yet. Roshi, 9.5 wins over under.
Deshaun Cosby will lead them to 7 victories this year. Under.
7?
This
guy doesn't know.
7.
Ball.
7 of them. That's it.
Kinsey, 9.5 over under.
My Broncos take.
Ooh, I wish that was lower. That's kind of high for y'all. House.
It is
under. Damn, that hurts.
Kraken, 9.5 over under.
I have you guys exactly at 9 wins.
Thanks, Kraken. Appreciate it.
Sorry, I had to be honest, man.
It's better than
You're just trying to get y'all chemistry back together. That's all you're trying to do. I don't want to hear that shit.
I
don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
Bari, 9.5.
I got y'all under about 9, honestly.
Yeah, I figured. I got us right at 10. It's going to be a really challenging year. If Watson is at least good, the Browns are talented enough to play with the Ravens and the Bengals. He's got to be at least good, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we do have the talent everywhere else to be competitive with those teams. It just comes down to if Watson can be Watson. If he's Texans Watson, then it could change, but I just don't know if that's ever going to come back.
If F was a fifth, we all be drunk. That's the only thing I'm saying.
You right.
Hey.
That's the only thing I'm saying. And I got Watson on my fantasy too as my backup quarterback, but I just
Me too.
just don't believe they're going to get over 7 wins.
No,
to be honest with you,
that's totally fine. But I just if he's good, we have a good chance of winning 10 games. I just schedule's hard early, but it lightens up at the end, so you never know. All right, guys, that's our over under. We went an hour and 5, so let's real quick. We'll do a couple NFL awards and then we'll move on. All right, we'll start with MVP. Bari, who's your MVP this season?
Herbert.
What? Herbie.
These guys are homers. Homer.
I mean, they got Kellen Moore, man. It's not enough, man. He been here long enough, man. You got Keenan, Mike, Quentin. You got everything, man. It's now enough, man. It's this year. It, this year. It has to be this year.
Kraken MVP.
Joe Boogie Burrow.
Bugging.
I think Joe Burrow will win because there's no way you have all those weapons and you don't win at least one MVP.
He does have 3 number ones.
Gotta do something.
Thank you. Say it louder, man.
He does have 3 number ones.
Okay, well that's not
number one, sir.
That's not how that works, but okay.
It is.
Kenzie, who's your MVP pick?
You know what he's gonna say.
Honestly, don't.
He gonna say Rodgers or Mahomes.
No. Then again,
I know he's gonna say he's gonna be a homer too.
Rodgers. Oh,
the host lost us.
give me Mahomes, man. Give me Mahomes. I want to say Rodgers, but I think we're gonna run the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So simply because we're gonna run the ball a lot, I don't think like Rodgers' stats is gonna be insane. And Mahomes, especially like if Kelsey and Jones miss times, I think like he's gonna have the carry narrative. So yeah, I think Mahomes. I really want to say Hurts, but I'm just gonna go Mahomes.
Roshi, who's your pick?
Well, let me say this first. Like I understand why Bari picked Herbert. I have Herbert as my number 2 in the MVP voting, but I think that the Prince Trevor Lawrence is riding high for that victory, and this will be a excellent year. I'm seeing 4,900 plus yards, 36 touchdowns. It's going to be a great year. I got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
I was surprised.
I got a question, man. Have you actually watched Jaguar games?
Yes, I have.
So you see how he gets points, right? So you saw how he plays, right?
Yeah, I've seen. And I think it's going to be a great improvement this year.
Y'all run. You know that, right?
I think this is his year. Like I think this is the year he just going to. Look, man, I got them winning 12 games, and it's because of him.
Okay. That's an interesting pick. I'm gonna also go Joe Burrow. Like I said, I think the Bengals are gonna be right there. He's got 3 number ones. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a big year.
I should have said Lamar. Yeah, I definitely should have said Lamar.
He wouldn't get the vote, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Defensive Player of the Year. Bari, Defensive Player of the Year.
That's tough. I'm thinking Quentin Williams might get it. Let's think about Quentin Williams.
Kraken, who you got?
TJ Watt.
Smart choice, solid choice.
I got TJ Watt because like a lot of people are sleeping on him this year. A lot of people. Well, the Steelers not going to be that great, but I think he's going to put up he's going to have a really, really, really great season. Just saying.
Kenzie, tell us who's your Defensive Player of the Year.
Sauce.
Okay, that's not happening.
When was the last time a corner won Defensive Player of the Year?
I don't mean
Stephon Gilmore.
Oh yeah, that was
Sauce. Because quarterbacks is going to have to get the ball out so quick, do that pass rush. He's just going to be breaking up or picking off everything.
He's not getting picks, man. He's not getting no picks, so I don't know if you thought.
He had like 2 or 3 last year. That was it.
Yeah, 2. He's not getting picked, my guy.
All right. No. Roshi, who you got? Defensive Player of the Year.
I got 11 from heaven. Michael Parsons winning Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like this is the year. I feel it, man. Like last year he kind of dipped off a little bit, but he's coming back with a vengeance this year. I got Micah.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's
Miles
gonna be
Garrett.
somebody from the AFC North. I'm gonna say T.J. Watt or Miles Garrett.
You sure?
No, on agreement.
T.J. Watt's so damn good, and we have to have Miles Garrett to have big sack numbers to be competitive. So I got to ride with those two guys.
You sure? Did you mean Kyle Hamilton? You sure?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking any hybrid
It-
safety.
It
You
could be
sure?
Roquan.
20. You sure, bro? He kind of big, man. 6'4", 20, man. You sure?
Roquan.
It could be Kayvon Thibodeau, you know.
All right, next question.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, this will be interesting because all the rookie quarterbacks. Who's your guys' rookie of the year, Bari?
Believe it or not,
Who is?
must be a thunderstorm in Ohio.
okay, yeah. So in a dream world, Richardson probably gonna get it. If you go like 70 touchdowns on the air, 10 picks, from like 10 on the ground, man, he could get it. But realistically, probably see Stroud.
All right,
Yeah.
Kraken, who you got?
I'm going either Anthony Richardson because I already know they're going to be bad and he's going to put up some numbers and they're going to get highlights. And I'm going to enjoy watching them. So,
Okay, Kenzie, who you got? Rookie of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Richardson. I think they just gonna he's just gonna have like some OD highlight plays, and yeah, it's gonna be like the Fields effect. Like, wow, he gonna be like a Twitter maniac. And I think that's gonna give him the hope.
honestly, they're going to be the most entertaining team in the league.
Yeah.
Wow.
Roshi, who you got?
I got Bijan Robinson winning Rookie of the Year. I got Bijan Robinson. I already picked the Falcons getting to 9 wins, and that's mainly because of Bijan. They're going to move as far as Bijan can take them. Like, honestly, Bijan is going to have a hell of a year.
Bijan's great answer. I think he's got a really good shot. I'm going to pick Stroud also. I think he's going to do a good job this season for Houston. I think Houston's going to be competitive a lot.
Yep.
That's my answer for this one. Obviously, guys, there's a shit ton more we could get into with the NFL. We've gone an hour and 12 minutes. Guys, I hope we'd have you guys back on during the season at some point, maybe the midway point. We'll do midway awards and some stuff like that. Roshi, Bari, Kraken, thank you guys for joining us. Kenzie, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, what's the Liberty score?
I think we have like 2. It's very, very scary.
Okay, well, we'll let you get back to your Liberty game. And guys, don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next week.